In today's video, I'm going to share with you on the 7 biggest myths of life insurance. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Chanel Chong. So every week I'll be sharing videos on insurance updates and also financial knowledge. If you're interested in these kind of topics, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell button so that you will get notified every time when I upload a new video. Life insurance policy is a kind of contract that's being entered between the insurance company and the policyholder, whereby if the policyholder were to pass on one day, the insurance company will be able to pay out a sum of amount that we call death benefit to the beneficiaries of the policyholder. So it is no doubt that life insurance plans has become one of the very popular planning tools when it comes to protection for family and also businesses. However, there are still myths towards life insurance planning. So let's take a look at the myth number 1. I am just too young or too old to buy a life insurance policy. While when it comes to life insurance is a planning that can protect us due to any unforeseen circumstances. So there are things that we can't really predict, such as illnesses or accidents, coupled with the fact that right now we are still fighting the war with the pandemic here. Being young is definitely the reason why you should buy a life insurance as soon as possible, because you'll be able to get a good deal. The more you procrastinate, the higher the premium you're going to end up paying. So procrastinate also means that by the time you really need a life insurance, it's too late for you to apply for it. Either you are overage or your health just doesn't allow you to get any more life insurance. Always remember, you're never younger than you are today. So planning it out as soon as possible will definitely help you out with your financial planning. Myth number 2, life insurance is very expensive. When you're planning out for your life insurance, it should always stick back towards your needs. What do you need for the life insurance? Is that for your family protection? Is that for your income replacement? Is that for your illnesses? Or is that for accident? So only if you have a goal in mind, you'll be able to customize the kind of deal that you need to. So the truth is, the life insurance cost in Malaysia is actually quite similar across all the companies. So why do people complain about expensive life insurance? Now the factor may be affected by this because the cost of life insurance is really heavily depending on your age, the gender, the occupation, and also your health condition when you're entering into the planning. You can't be expecting yourself to pay the same premium amount as compared to a 20-year-old if you are aged 50 years old this year. So don't be surprised if you are paying 10 times more premium as compared to a 20-year-old if you have reached up to your retirement age. In Malaysia, the good news is that being governed under Bank Negara, all the costs of insurance planning in Malaysia are quite similar because of the governance. So we don't have to worry about going to A, B, C, D, E companies to compare for the charges. All we need to do is just to find a reliable financial advisor or life insurance agent to help us to customize on the kind of planning that we wish to. If we have accumulated millions of dollars into debts, into mortgage loans, buying a higher premium life insurance to protect your huge amount of loans may seem to be very reasonable. Myth number 3, you don't need any life insurance if you're single. Well, it depends. Like for me, I'm a very skeptical person. Even though I'm single today, I do plan out a lot for my insurance planning. Not because I came from this line, it's because of the awareness that I have towards this line. If you have already set up certain assets to help you to pay off your debts or your burial costs in case if you pass on one day, then planning out for life insurance may not be necessary to you at the moment. However, there are also life insurance plans that will be able to cover you even if you're alive, such as if you're hit with a permanent disability or critical illness, whereby you will need a very huge amount of money to help you out with your living expenses. So these two kinds of planning may be able to act as an income replacement if you're single here. Life insurance is very complicated. From now and then, I can hear people telling me that I don't understand life insurance. I don't understand how it works. I don't have time or money to deal with it right now. So how should I go about it when it comes to life insurance planning? My suggestion is always take some time to understand life insurance, because life insurance is really very essential when it comes to planning out for your finances. If you're not sure how to kickstart, just go Google, just go YouTube, search for the simple videos on how life insurance works to get the very big idea on how it works. And secondly, meet up with professional financial advisor or life insurance agent to ask them to help you simplify things out. They'll be able to tell you at which point of time what kind of life insurance will be able to help you out with your finances. Myth number 5. Now that I have a life insurance policy, I am being covered at all times. This is a very dangerous assumption to make simply because you're not considering the fact that insurance companies may also refuse to make payments out to the policyholders. This is when the list of exclusions comes into picture. Every life insurance policy comes with a list of exclusion whereby the policyholder should not get themselves involved in these kind of activities if they want the policy to be protected 24/7. Basically, the exclusions may include getting yourself engaged in dangerous sports such as racing, skydiving, engaging yourself into wars, riots, and things like that. A few years back, I had a conversation with a young parent whereby she was complaining to me that her 12-year-old son didn't manage to claim anything from the life insurance when an accident hit him. So I was very curious to find out what exactly happened. She told me that the 12-year-old son decided to steal the father's motorcycle one day to take a quick ride along the street. At the age of 12, it is very obvious that this kid doesn't really know how to operate a motorcycle, and he ended up having a road accident with another motorcycle that came along the way. He was quite badly injured, and that's when the family member rushed him off to the hospital. After a few days being hospitalized, that's when the mother realized that their medical bills for their son is not being claimable, even though the son owns an accident insurance. So the insurance company gave the feedback that the claims are being denied due to the fact that the son stole the father's motorcycle, and secondly, he operated the vehicle without any license. At the age of 12, that is very obvious that the son doesn't own any license to operate the vehicle, so it's a hazard towards himself. So for him to commit crime and to end up getting himself injured, insurance company had valid reasons not to approve the claim at all. So that's when she had no choice but to complain to me. So just to let you guys know that committing a crime also end up causing you not being able to claim anything at all, even though you have a life insurance policy. Myth number 6. I have a life insurance policy and I don't need it anymore. The truth is, different life insurance policies serve you different purposes. So it is advisable for you to have your policy reviewed every 1 to 2 years with your financial agent, so that you will know whether at different point of life, whether your financial goals are being met. The coverage that you get today may not suffice you 10 years later, especially when you're continuously getting more mortgage loans, more business loans for yourself. Different kind of policy is also meant for different stages of your life. So if you're age 60 years old today, probably it is time for you to plan out for a legacy planning by using the insurance products. Myth number 7. There are no returns with life insurance policies. This is probably the biggest myth that discourages people from taking up any policy. So we have to really tell ourselves that different policies serve different purposes. If you are intending to get yourself into protection, the protection value will be your return here. So the protection plan these days come in the form of investment-linked product, whereby the plan comes with a kind of cash value to keep your policy active and sustainable, to keep yourself protected at all times. So this kind of planning doesn't really comes with a very huge amount of cash value to help you to plan out for your retirement. So protection plans shall always be separated out against planning such as endowment plan. If you're buying for an endowment plan, you do get a return after a certain years of planning or even upon maturity. So endowment plan is no doubt the kind of plan whereby people plan for their retirement and also plan for their children's education funds when they grow up. So always separate out your endowment plan against your protection plan so that you'll be able to see returns under your endowment plan. So these were pretty much on the biggest 7 myths of life insurance. I'm a licensed life insurance agent, and I've been in this line for almost 6 years now. If you're not sure on how you should go about it when it comes to your life insurance planning, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be able to simplify the process and explain to you on the concepts and what kind of plannings works for you at different stages of life. With that said, if you like my video today, don't forget to give me a like button and comment down below. I'll see you again in my next video. Bye!